Hello there, I'm back. What a week this has been. And it's only Wednesday. Yeah, crazy mad. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. Who would have known just one opinion on Tommy Robinson had landed me in so much hot water, but also introduced me to so many lovely people. So just get the Tommy Robinson thing out of the way. I would like to say thank you to everybody who's taken the time to educate me. I did say, it's like if I'm getting this wrong, educate me where I'm getting it right. I watched an interesting video by Katie Hopkins yesterday, and she's like, he's being made a scapegoat, and, fully agree with that. But fair play to him, stop making it about racism is all I'd say. Like that, so that's what would make me like him more, because we all do have a common enemy. Now, I did see a video of him the other day where he is saying about the powers that be and whatever, and until we address that matter, we're fucked, and because it will never change. While the people that run our world, and things will never change. They create these racial divisions. They create these divisions between us, smoking, non-smoking, young, old, straight, gay. It all comes from up there. It's given down to the fucking media, and it's disseminated to the common fucking man, and they need removing. And all we need to do that is come together, speak as a species, as adults, not just taking the piss out of people, not just throwing an insult on a video. Gotta call these people out. There were at least 3 or 4 people. Now, I'm not getting notifications for all of the comments, so if you've commented on some of these videos and I've not addressed it, I do apologise. I'm kind of leaving it because my world isn't about Tommy Robinson. Sorry. A couple of people said she's been obsessed with him for years. I'm assuming those people went back, typed in Tommy Robinson into the search bar on my channel, because I did do a video a few years ago why I don't like Tommy Robinson. I used to fucking despise the man. Now, not so much, but we're going down the wrong route, and we shouldn't be fighting the police. The police should be fighting with us. We should be educating the police and educating the military on who the bad guys are. But they pay for anonymity, and they are unfucking touchable. But soon as collectively we realise that they're paying us to protect them and go, hold on a minute, why don't we protect each other? Because they're fucking us over as well. Do you know what I mean? Why don't we just, talk about this shit, and just work healthily from the bottom? They'll fall off like the fucking crusty old scab they are. Oh, by the way, disclaimer, these are my thoughts and opinions, and also I swear, somebody said I was foul-mouthed, and yes, I am. You know what I mean? I speak with passion, and fuck comes out a lot, mate, and occasionally I'll call somebody a cunt. Do you know what I mean? Because I get riled up. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm passionate about this. Do you know what I mean? I want us to get on the roll and get this going. And if this helps it along, cracking. Do you know what I mean? But we are fighting the wrong side. They're fucking Muslims over as well. Do you know what I mean? They're fucking the little pygmy tribe that never been touched by the outside world and has never read a Bible. The world blows up, they're gone as well. Do you know what I mean? These people are trying to get off the planet. This is not what this video is about. Let's just lay in to rest all the old stuff. But the amount of people who came to me and said, this is the first and last time I'll watch that. It's like, I've been doing this for 17 years, mate. Most of my videos get like 20 views. Do you know what I mean? You have not changed my life with this information. But good on you, champ. Good on you. Like, if you think it hurts, you go on. Big up, yeah. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. This video is about advertising. Now, this is something that I don't, much as people think I'm obsessed with Tommy Robinson, I don't spend my life talking about Tommy Robinson. I just mention him occasionally. And thanks, Tom, Steve, whatever. Because, literally, I've got 504 subscribers now. I only had 752 last week, and it had been like that for months. Literally. I'm nearly no mates. This is fantastic for me. Go on. Anyways, so I do a lot of videos on advertising. This is a current bugbear. And I've had this ongoing inner fight with YouTube. Now, you will notice, if you don't pay for YouTube Premium, you will notice that none of my adverts none of my videos have adverts on them. I'm not monetized. I've never been monetized. I don't do this for money. I do this for love. Okay. So, but a lot of people have been forced to pay for premium, and I'm like, I won't do it. I refuse. I refuse to pay YouTube to, like the old boat on the neck. It's mafia tactics. It's extortion. Saying we are going to make your life a living fucking hell. Now, a lot of people, it just washes over them. I ain't like that. I noticed this stuff. Shit goes in, right? But a lot of people don't care. I do. And literally, it was messing with my shit. I've caved, basically. I've caved. I've bought YouTube Premium. I couldn't cope. Now, like part of, the work that I do, and I tried to explain how I worked the other day, and it just became a Tommy Robinson. In fact, she mentioned Tommy Robinson. We don't give a fuck how you work. We don't care that you work alone. But that bollocks to the point of the video. She said something nasty about Tomo. Let's have her. Oi, oi. Greg's past is at dawn. That kind of thing. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, I do work in weird ways, and I'm not like your regular person, and I don't know how to explain it. I'm odd, right? But so it's all about the energy for me. You know what I mean? We are fighting. This war we're fighting is a spiritual war, and it's getting really dirty. But the best thing that we can do is raise our vibrations. That's why I won't let these people just come in and insulting me, get to me, because I'm a warrior, dude. Do you know what I mean? And that's my job, to just not be brought down. And I've realised that watching all these adverts, for a start off, I'm just not using YouTube like I used to use YouTube, because I can't stand it. It gets like right in my fucking gut. It is absolute torture. And, you sit there, and if this is what happens when the kids get to the HelloFresh box before you do. No, it's not, Stacey. No, it's not. You weren't there setting up the bloody cameras, having your makeup put on, and your kids are like, oh, look, there's a box over there. Let's go and open it up and chuck us toys in. I love Stacey Solomon, but is there nothing that woman won't advertise, right? And she's being played. I did a video, I watched it back the other day, because sometimes I'm inclined to watch my own work back, because I just put it down there, leave it, go about my day. And yeah, when I was little, if you advertise, that was classed as selling out. Now it's just what you do. If you become famous for anything and they come to you for an advert, it's like, yeah, I'll do that then, because it's money. Because everybody does everything for money. Guess who bloody invented the monetary system, mate? And the churches, and the military industrial complex, and every fucking thing else. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, trouser leg up, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, my arch nemesis, if you will. So literally, and Sophie Howard, and I'm so sorry, Sophie Howard, but that woman's face, see, this is what I think. This is why I caved and bought it, because every time I saw that woman's face, I wanted to cave it in. My inner Tommy Robinson came out when I saw Sophie Howard, and I earn $700 per month, and all I do is nothing, and look at where I live, fuck off. And I found myself going, fuck off, so many times during the day, like, we started trading 212 for as little as £1 a month, and I jet to holidays, and fucking that ruined Jesklin for me. Darling, hold your own fucking hand. Me and my son, we can't bear to hear that now. Do you know what I mean? And don't even get me started on it. How does HelloFresh keep their ingredients so cold and fresh? I don't know. And that's what it was doing. It was disrupting my cheat. It was making me angry. It was ruining my life. So yesterday I caved and I bought YouTube Premium just so that I could have a little bit of peace in my own world. So the bullies won. Basically, they bullied me into taking my money. I couldn't cope with them bullying me, so I paid. And that sounds like excessive, but that's exactly what it is. And there's people that can't afford it. I can't really afford it. I justified it because I have a gift caf phone thingy, and I was paying £10 a month, and it's like, you don't use your phone. I genuinely am no, mates. You don't use your phone, you can get away with a £6 thing. So I changed that yesterday. That's £4, and the YouTube was 14. It used to be 18, so they brought it down. That's good. And also, where's the other? Oh yeah, because I refused to buy YouTube, I bought Amazon Music, and that was £10 a month, and it was crap. Sorry, Amazon. I love Amazon, but like literally, it were crap compared to YouTube for music. So I'm like, right, so I cancelled that. So there's me 14 quid off. I am looking forward to my life getting exponentially better and literally just it not messing with my chi, because I got so angry at so many of those videos. All these fucking geezers, like smarmy blokes, going on about property fucking investment. It's like, mate, if I can't afford it fucking to pay YouTube to stop advertising at me, I can't afford to fucking invest in property. Do you know what I'm saying? You're advertising to the wrong crowd. And I think somewhere in there, gambling as well. You've got people who can't afford to stop these adverts, and you're advertising gambling. So they're going to go out and gamble. So just in case they can get the money to stop you fucking advertising gambling at them. I know that like I am over angry about this. Hopefully it will calm down. But I'm looking forward to a future where I just don't have to. Because I'd be like listening to something on YouTube, which is mainly like tarot readings and stuff like that. There's the odd thing that I listen to, but I'd stop listening to music because advert before every song or every other song. And then adverts every 5 minutes, like if I'm listening to a tarot reading and whatever, every 5 minutes in there. And I'm sitting there playing Spot the Difference on Facebook or whatever. And all of a sudden you hear the advert clicking, and it's like I'm sat there in my zen listening to me, listening to somebody tell me that, like, life's going to get a bit better and whatever. And funnily enough, last week I did say that there was going to be something interesting happen with work, like that came out of nowhere, and that came true. So, yeah. But, yeah. So I'm sitting there and I'm in my zen zone, just fucking sitting there like that. And then all of a sudden you hear the advert clicking, and it's just this, it's a really mild feeling of panic, but it's a feeling of panic that I just don't fucking need in my world. It's like, quick, onto where's me YouTube window? Because I'm ADHD, many windows, right? So where's my YouTube window? Can I click it by the 5 seconds? And when you go on there and it ain't clickable in 5 seconds, it's like, them feelings. Do you know what I mean? Like I did put myself on an experiment right back at the beginning, 17 years ago. 19, is it now? When did I put myself on the experiment? 14. 2007 anyway, put myself on an experiment, and a personal experiment, inside. And this, part of that, I banned the word hate in my house. Because if you don't say it, you don't feel it so much. If you're like, I fucking hate that. If you're like, oh, that's not nice, You know what I mean? I ain't that gay. Sorry to gay people. Oh, hold a minute, I'm one of them. But anyways, but like, do you know what I mean? Ish. Read between the lines, mate. Shall I just speak in code? Shall I just do little sound bites? But yeah, it does. It messes with my tree, and I found that like I say, the amount of times that I'm sitting there going, "Go away!" Just my energy was like that. And now I've paid that money, and I won't stop moaning about it because there are people out there that can't fucking afford it at all. Do you know what I mean? And I'll keep fighting for them because it's sick. I pay for fucking Amazon to not have adverts. I pay for Netflix to not have adverts. I pay for ITV to not have adverts. And we barely watch that, but it's good to have if we decide to. And now I pay for YouTube. Like a huge portion of my monthly expense, not huge, but like a big portion of the amount of bills that I have are literally paying people to stop advertising to me. Extortion money, protection racket shit. And I caved in. But I'm looking forward to a future where hopefully I can raise my vibration a bit better, because without that just constantly dragging me down. Speaking of raising my vibration, me and my son going to watch Deadpool and Wolverine in half an hour. I'm wearing yellow, he's wearing red, because we're massive children and we just like to have fun like that. And yeah, so I'm going to get off and go and see that. Thank you for sticking with me. If you're a new subscriber, like literally, my gratitude knows no bounds. Every single person that sits and listens to my voice, you have my unending gratitude. And if you listen to the end, I owe you a bevy. But you'll have to sit with me and sit and discuss how to overthrow the patriarchy. Because favourite topic of conversation. You know what I mean. Not Tommy Robinson. Who knew? Oh, no. I'm full of surprises, me. So yeah, if you watched till the end, thank you so much. I owe you a bevy. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. You have my unending thanks. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing it. Talk about all sorts, mate. Absolutely. In all sorts. None of it's scripted, and I speak on behalf of nobody else, just myself. So I can have these contentious little opinions that rile people up occasionally. Thank you for coming. Take care of yourself. If you see a riot, walk the other way. All right, no bloody steak bake is worth your freedom. Oh, this is another thing that I was thinking of to do with the riots, you know, like just spitballing in my own head. Are they going to bring in these new mega prisons? We've got one down the road from us. I live in Glenparva, and we have one of these super duper mega prisons lit up like fucking a space station. From like if you went over the top, it's humongous. Lecky bill while we're suffering the cost of living crisis. Government don't care, mate. Let's bloody light it up. Let's see it from fucking Nottingham, shall we? You know what I mean? And as far as I know, it's not, well, the cranes are still there, so I don't even think it's finished. But why are they building these mega prisons? And is it? And if there is some race wars, just leave it on a fucking cliffhanger. If there is some race war that they are orchestrating and they have been bringing in military grade refugees, you know, because I saw a video once of one chap saying, yeah, we're military men and whatever. And if they're bringing them in to fight on the streets, what better ruse? Get us fighting in the streets, bang us all up, and then boff, mate. Free to go. So if you want to protect Britain, don't go out and fight and get yourself arrested, because you might be needed in a couple of months, darling. How's about that? Oh, yeah, and another thing about my videos is quite often there's a little bit, but I'm kind of like Marvel, you know what I mean? Easter eggs at the end. Yeah, so Thanks for being here. Never forget, I love you all. See you soon. Bye.